Hi, my name is Rob, and today I'm going to teach you the cooperative party game, Just One. Now, what's a cooperative game? Well, normally when you play games, it's usually you're playing against everybody else at the table, or you're playing in teams. But in Just One, you're all playing together as a collective team to try to score the most points. You're guessing words, but it takes that concept of a word guessing game with a little bit of a twist. Let me show you. In the box, you're going to have a stack of cards. On each card, there will be 5 words. And there's a bunch of them. Just give them a shuffle. And you're going to count out 13 of these and put them in the center of the table. Every person is going to get one of these easels. These easels are double-sided. One side has a slot where you're able to put a card in, just like this, facing away from you. And the other side is completely flat and smooth, where you're going to be writing clues when it's your time to write clues. And then finally, there is a set of dry erase markers. And this game plays up to 7, but if you want to play with, have a partner play as collectively as the red team or the red group, red player, that's totally fine too. Having more players does not matter in this game, but usually you play singly with up to 7, okay? So, as I mentioned before, you're going to take this stack of cards and you're going to deal 13 to the middle of the table. These are the possible points you can score over the course of this game, 13. Everybody gets an easel and everybody gets a marker. Choose one person to go first, to be the first guesser. And what they're going to do is they're going to take a card, very carefully taking the card so they can't see the front. You can see the front on camera, but I can't see it. And put it into their easel facing away from them. So now you can see all 5 words, but I can't. Then I will choose a number from 1 to 5. That number will be the word that you are trying to give me clues for that round. So for example, if I said the number 3, that's going to be painting. So now each of the rest of the people around the table are going to take their easel, take their dry erase marker, and they're going to write down a single word on the back or smooth side of their easel. So if I was around the circle and I'm trying to get Rob to guess painting, I may say Mona, for Mona Lisa. Now I want to keep this secret not only from, of course, the guesser, but from everyone else around the table. So I'm going to keep this to myself. When I finish writing, I place it face down on the table, okay? When everybody has completed that, the guesser will close their eyes while everyone else turns up their clues. You'll go around the table and compare all of your clues, and you're going to remove some of those that are duplicates or some of those that are illegal clues. And from what's left, you'll reveal those to the guesser, and they will get one guess to try to figure out what that clue or what that word is. They get one guess. Now, if they're right, they earn this card as a point for our team. We put that face up on the table. If it's wrong, we lose this card. It goes into the box, not a point for us. And as a penalty, we take one card off the top. It goes in the box as well. So remember we had a stack of 13 cards? Well, now I'm down to a possible total of 11 points because I guessed incorrectly. But if you're not sure and you don't want to take the risk, you can always say pass and not guess for that round so that you'll lose this card, but you won't take a penalty from the deck. Okay, very simple. Now, what constitutes a illegal clue or legal or not legal clue? Well, a couple of things. First of all, what can you do? You can write down any word that you wish, with a couple of exceptions. Obviously, it can't be a form of the word that you're trying to guess. So for painting, I missed it. There it is. For painting, I couldn't use the word paint because that's part of the word. So that obviously is illegal. I also can't translate the word painting into a foreign language. So if I know the French word for painting, I can't use that as my clue. I also can't use words that are from the same family. If the word were prince and I used princess, those are obviously from the same word family grammatically. Can't use that. Also, I can't use an invented word. So if I had the word painting and I said, Flubligoober, well, that's not a word. It's a made-up word. I just invented it. So that also is not legal. And finally, you can't use words that are phonetically similar to the word. So if the word was wear, W-E-A-R, like wear a shirt, I can't write down the word where, W-H-E-R-E, because that sounds phonetically similar, even though it's a different word, okay? Otherwise, you can write down any word you want. You can even write down numbers or an acronym for scuba. If you wanted to write, if someone said dive, the word was dive, I could write down scuba. Now that's an acronym. It's a self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, but I can use that. I can also use onomatopoeia, which is words that sound like sounds. Bang, zoom, whoosh. I can use special characters like the @ symbol or the number symbol or anything like that. But usually it will take the form of a word. So everyone writes down their clues, puts them face down, guesser closes their eyes, and you reveal. Now you're going to have to remove illegal clues. Illegal clues are all of the ones that I just mentioned. Also, if two people have the same word as their clue, those are illegal and those are eliminated. So when you're trying to think of clues, you might want to think of something that maybe isn't something that everyone else would say. So if the word was painting, and you think, well, this table, there probably a lot of them would say Da Vinci. So I'm not going to put that, because if you copy, you're going to remove those clues. And the fewer clues that the person has to use to get the answer, the harder it is. So any matching clues, you can also take that risk. You can say, everyone else is probably going to try to do a obscure clue, so I will go with Da Vinci, no problem. It's up to you. That's the risk in this game. It's a lot of fun to try to figure out ways around or figure out interesting, unique ways to convey a word to someone else. And I hope that you really enjoy this. Now, at the end of the game, once all the cards are done, you just look at the back and there's a chart that shows you how well you did. 13 is obviously a perfect score, but if you got 9 to 10, that says, wow, not bad at all. 0 to 3, try again. So you're just trying to get the best score you can, and after you finish, and the game takes about 10 minutes or so, you can try again, see if you can improve your score. That's how you play Just One. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you enjoy playing the game.